Today we're taking a first look at the brand new 2018 lineup of Roku players. With this lineup, they bring back the Roku Premiere, which was released back in 2016, dropped in the 2017 lineup, and brought back for the 2018 lineup. With this change, we now have 7 different Rokus, and I will be linking to these down in the show notes. If you want to find them on the Roku store, the Premiere and the Roku Ultra, the new version, are available for pre-order right now at Roku.com. Link in the show notes down below directly to it. Though, let's break down the lineup really quick. The Express maintains its slot at the bottom of the lineup. No rule changes with Express. Express Plus still is a Walmart exclusive. Exactly the same as the Express. Adds in the RCA cable for streaming to older TVs. The Premiere now is an upgrade version of the Express. It starts at $39.99, brings in 4K, and then the Premiere Plus, again, a Walmart exclusive, adds a point anywhere voice control remote with the ability to power on and off your TV, do the volume for it, and more, all from one device. That is a exclusive to Walmart version there, so keep an eye on that. The streaming stick is exactly the same at $49.99. The Stick Plus is, again, $69.99, no changes. But the Roku Ultra gets a little update. I'll break it down in full in a minute, but it retains a slot at the $99.99 price point. I know Amazon has been charging $89 for it recently. Amazon's always been officially listing as a $99 price point. It looks like Walmart was trying to clear out some stock before the 2018 model came. Let's break down each one of these individually really quickly. The Roku Premiere, again, one step up from the Express, adds the ability to have 4K HDR support, quad-core processor, includes a 4K supporting HDMI cable. So if you're worried that your TV's cable isn't supporting 4K streaming, they'll give you an HDMI cable included at that $39.99 price point. It does have Dolby DTS digital sound pass-through over HDMI built in. And again, if you get the next one up, the Premiere Plus, it comes with the ability to power on and off the TV, control the volume, and have the point anywhere remote, which the cheaper Premiere line does not offer. Now the Roku Ultra gets a minor upgrade, including a JLB set of earbuds, a huge upgrade from the older set of Roku earbuds. Roku says that the JLB headphones that are included now with the Roku Ultra are the $39.95 earbuds that JBL sells. So a nice pair of earbuds, even if you don't want to use them for the Roku private listening feature. Heck, keep them as a backup pair of earbuds. You never know when those things go bad. I keep my pair in the backpack for when I travel. Beyond that, everything is pretty much the same. 802.11 AC, dual band wireless Wi-Fi for improved streaming, gigabit Ethernet, enhanced TV remote, again, ability to power on the TV, control the volume. It does include the ability to change the sound effect for your Roku, so you can hear the Sports Center da-da-da kind of sound. And then you can have the HBO Game of Thrones as another one if you want to have that as your default Find My Remote feature. That's a little button at the top of the Roku. When you press it, it makes your remote chirp, so that if you're like me and your kid has hidden the remote, you can now go and find it very easily. Past that, pretty much everything's the same in the Roku Ultra, though since they kept that at the $99.99 price point with the new improved earbuds, it's kind of like a little price drop right there with it. Now, that was everything new with the players. There is a new Roku OS with this. Roku OS 9 will roll out later this year for players, early next year for Roku TVs. Includes some new Roku channels like Spotify's return to the Roku Pandora Premium. Now, Pandora's been on Roku for a while, but it's been the standard free version. Now they're adding a support for the Pandora Premium to the Roku and a few other channels. The big news, though, is Google Assistant support. Now you can use your Google Home device to control your Roku, power on and off, change channels, volume, inputs on your Roku TV, and more through it. So it's a pretty nice feature. Again, some of them are exclusive to Roku, like turning on and off the TV to the Roku TVs. Roku players will allow you to switch channels and all that kind of stuff through it. It really is nice that you now have the option for a hands-free version to control your Roku on it. It also has automatic volume leveling. This was announced earlier for the Roku wireless speakers. Now we learn that select Rokus and Roku TVs will include the ability to automatically adjust your volume, the volume on your TV to level it out. If you're watching a quiet scene, all of a sudden there's a loud explosion, your Roku would do its best to level that out so it doesn't blow out your eardrums if you had turned up your TV to hear what people were whispering about. On the other side, if you're trying to, people are whispering on the screen, it will try to raise those volumes so you can hear it better. Really nice feature I find at night when you may be laying in bed, watch TV, and somebody else is sleeping or studying. All of a sudden you don't have a loud popping explosion on the screen. The other thing is a speech clarity feature, which allows you to kind of focus on the speech version of the sounds for the Roku TV. I find this great for football. If you're ever watching football, I think CBS is one of the worst. ABC sometimes does this with college football, where the crowd noise is so loud it's hard to hear the announcers. With this, it will work to try to make those announcers' voices pop out from everything else around it, and is something that is going to require the Roku wireless speakers to make happen and a Roku TV, according to the notes that we received. So it's a pretty nice feature there that will, I think for some people, be a great help there, especially if you have hearing issues that struggles to differentiate different sounds. The speech clarity, I think, will help some people affected by that to get the most out of the Roku. The automatic volume leveling is something I'm very excited about. I know Google Assistant support to the Roku and Roku TV line has been requested by many people, now available. So these are the big new rollouts. Again, Roku OS 9 comes out later this year to Roku players, Roku TVs early next year. And there you go. All 7 Roku players will get the, most of them will get the update. Pretty much any of the recent generations should be supported. I don't have a full list. One thing that is important to mention here is that Roku often announces features, but then doesn't give you everything that's coming. So when a Roku OS 9 says these are everything new, don't be surprised if there's 1 or 2 more hidden gems inside of it when it gets released. So keep your eyes open. Roku has a long history of slipping in things that weren't previously announced in an update. If you have any questions, though, let me know. I'll do my best to answer them. As soon as we have a full list of what devices are getting an update and when, we'll be posting that over at cordcarsnews.com. Again, cordcarsnews.com. Check that out for all kinds of great details. I'll put full links to a breakdown of each device down in the show notes and where to find them to buy them for pre-order. And hey, if you're new here, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button for more Cord Cutting news, tips, tricks, and how-to guides. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.